Hello and welcome
Okay, this
back
one
to
is
Porn
tough.
Stars Die 2.
It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Sorry, I didn't know how hard of a intro or entrance we're gonna have in this, and how far or how much it was gonna talk, so I had to mumble out a bunch of stuff quickly. But yes, hello and welcome back to our playthrough of... Christ, what was this called? The Beginner's Guide, yeah, okay. Didn't even do an outro last episode because I don't want to stop the narrator and I don't know when he stops, so you know. These are going to be maybe hard intros and hard cuts. Get used to it, you little bitch. Alright, so we're in a apartment that looks like a jail, and there's some cool shit over there. It's one of those you know, Firelink Shrine wells that people continuously fall into and go, oh, can you get down there? Oh, you can get down there. There's a lot of really cool loot down there. Guys, trust me, you should totally go down there. You should totally go down. Oh, the door opened. Oh, look at all these circles. Actually, that's not what they leave. You know, none of those messages are true because the messaging system in Dark Souls is very limited to predefined messages that you can, you know, you can make dirty if you want, but it's a very limited amount of dirties. It's just a repeating sequence. No? Okay. Now we're at the bottom of the well. Yep, we are at the bottom of the well.
See, like,
yep.
This is it. The
Your
whole
boy
game.
Ovo
and there's
called
nothing
it.
that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway.
And then you climb
Except,
up.
for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Whoa, this is an upgrade. So much more kooky. What furniture ought to go in the center of the room? Surround sound, a refrigerator, put a giant hole in the ground. That's not at all what a giant hole is. Okay, now what about along the wall of the room? Picture of a horse, yeah. Oh no, we should have gone for the tensile toes lined up. Oh, so you just don't listen at all. I think we should light up this room a bit. Live Tesla coils, yeah, fuck yeah. Boom, look at these Tesla coils, exactly what I thought they would be. And a table, you need a table. Tables were invented in 1935. I say, completely sure of that being a proper fact. Oh, okay. The room now expands. Oh, and the furniture is floating.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
You're not wrong. But hey, at least it's better than
So, okay,
walk in a
throws it out,
circle
starts
or whatever.
over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Hello, please walk forward. I should totally turn on the lights. The lights is like super dark in here. The guide will enable you to shit. Follow the instructions carefully. Take care that you remember each step. I've already forgotten step 2 because I didn't read it fully, but you know. First, click on this table. Good, go over to the photo frame and click to turn it slightly. This? Yeah. Now turn the floor lamp in this room on, then turn it back on. The floor lamp. Good thing there's only one. Now go to the left side of the sofa, move it over a little. Left side of the, ooh. Left side. The left side sofa, not the left side of the sofa. There we go. Finally, touch the shelves. Like, which ones though? But did we do it? That's it! In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to start to be taken back to your prison. What? Okay. Sure. Return. Oh! Boom. Returned. Wow, amazing.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well.
Maybe this is a
And
little
then
bit
a
clever.
version where the inside of the prison is the
Oh.
outside and the outside is the inside.
What?
Let me
Okay.
just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on?
Oh, this is cool.
But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons.
Oh, thank God.
This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
The thing he really likes doing is completely absent from the game. So that's what makes it good. Alright, fair enough. Oh, this is closer to what the title screen looks like. Oh, we're back to crickets and... Oh, yeah, fair enough. I maybe give some credence to your previous lamppost hypothesis. But, oh, what are we gonna... Doctor Who our ass on out of here? What? Okay, please no spookies. Oh! Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me! I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me? But I'm you. So you were trapped in the prison too? Yep, I was in the furniture maze. Escape tutorial? Reverse prison.
This is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows.
Oh, so I am so glad to know that
even
I get out
in this
eventually.
scenario,
What's it like to escape?
You're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
I mean, you're not wrong at all. Actually, I'm already forgetting what it being in the prison was like. It's strange, but in a way, I kind of miss being in the prison. It feels like being completely still and wildly in motion at the same time. Sure, that seems artistic and vague. Do you feel any different? Sometimes I'm scared I'll get out and then things will be exactly the same as before. No, I'm really the same person now as I was back then. It actually does change. I don't feel like the same person at all. Let's go with numero uno as our choice. Oh no, that's awful. That's the worst thing I can imagine. Don't worry, it's actually not a bad thing, I promise. Well, you get something else in exchange. The problem is that you don't actually know who you are right now. Yeah, it's go deep on philosophy. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? No, I think I'm the first person to call. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? To get out, all you have to do is be sincere. To get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. To get out, just talk with me for a bit. So, same option basically. Let's go with the sincere one. That? That will get me free? How does that even work? Listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. Just be sincere. It will make sense. It will definitely not make sense, because this is continuously not making sense, but sure. Sincere about what? That's exactly what you need to figure out in order to escape. Good. Tell him nothing, basically.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't it be nice that you from the future called you in the past to tell you that everything is okay? I guess.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Whoa. Alright. We're now getting somewhere. There's actually, you know, a setting of some kind as opposed to just
me,
blocks.
This environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Oh, I see. Oh, there's a dark door and light door, and then there's... I see. Do we go in, or do we just... I mean, why would we not go in? Somebody made it, right? Clean. Cool. I mean, you know, there's at least a bit more stuff here. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself, and right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes.
You'll notice that the
and lousy homes make lousy
homeowners.
homeowners.
Step up from previous games,
Yeah, absolutely.
including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Oh. Yeah, let's clear the table. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? This is just my daily life. Alright. Sweet. Bed is made. It only took 1 second to do it. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the little details matter. Sure, dude. Still not straight, but alright. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? How'd you end up doing this job? It's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. Yeah, absolutely. This line of work, you let go of those judgments pretty fast. It may not be your apartment, but something in your life needs straightening up. You think you've got nothing that needs changing? Be careful, because that means it's everything. At any rate, my place is just to see a bit of peace brought here. Speaking of which, the pillows on the couch are a wreck. Would you come straighten them up? Can we, like, talk about something other than cleaning, Mr. Boxman? Sure, what was it? Pillows? Yeah, pillows. Oh dear, looks like somebody spilled a— Oh dear, looks like somebody spilled a drink over by the couch. Maybe mop that up as long as we are over there? Yeah, nice. Mop the mop the table. I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Make it especially cheesy. Make it Gouda. Nice and Gouda. Okay, you wanna like maybe tell me something? No. Alright, that's fine. I don't really care. No, it was stupid. Sorry, never mind. Alright, it's your call. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? Wash the dishes. Boom. 1 second. Actual god. Last I checked, the tub needed a cleaning. How about you scrub it down as best you can? No need to be perfect. We're all just human. Wow, that's a extremely— what's the word for it? Encouraging comment. There we go. Scrub the tub. Lub-a-dub-dub, just scrub this tub. And are there still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom? If so, would you please put them back on the shelf? Boom. What about these papers? Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clear these dishes off the table?
After
What?
the
Sorry?
intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like
This again?
cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Alright. Do these chores ever end? Good question. No was the answer. Darling, let me tell you something. Whatever work you do, you have absolutely got to own it, otherwise it owns you. So why don't we be with the task at hand and leave the furniture chores to the future you? Present you wants to smooth out the rug in the bedroom. Believe it or not.
Of all of his work, actually,
Trust me on
this
this
was the
one.
only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was, like, grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
He's been jerking it all day. That's the reason why he's so happy. Earlier, when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say that it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it, it takes care of you, eh? Don't you know why I felt so weird saying that? Sorry. I get it. That's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. Yeah, you're right. That's pretty cheesy. But there's a bit of truth to it. No, it's pretty cheesy. Suck on that. Anyway, so housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books, would you please clean up the books? Thanks. No problem. I got these bookos. Oh goodness, the pillows over on the couch are a real mess. Straighten them up a bit. I don't know if this is what I call peace, but sure. Question. Do you enjoy this?
It can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave.
Oh, thank Christ.
The door at the top of the hill is now open as well.
Time to
Again,
GTFO.
you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
You're not wrong. That's how you stay alive, stay alive. I don't know if I'm hitting
Which is the whole point of the puzzle
anyway,
games, right?
just
That
ignore
sooner
that.
or later you have to pick up and move.
Right, fair
I
enough.
really thought that was the point of it.
It denotes a finality of whatever he's working on. I get
This
it.
one gets a bit goofy.
Why do you come here today? Did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to get a better life? Was it to improve your job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to be perfecto. Oh, alright. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about the way... Sorry, right now, who do you think about that way? Oh, in your own life. Who do you know who is so well developed as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself, compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful? I intend to make you into this person. Perfection is within your grasp, and the question is not how do we do it, but how do we do it effortlessly. This is easy, so easy, so
About halfway
easy.
through the
Anyway.
game, the perspective shifts.
Being perfectly is effortless. Oh god. Why are we looking into the eye of Sauron all of a sudden? This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? On the way to work, I told an elderly person to start contributing to society.
Suddenly, you
Kids should not
discover
follow
that
their
your
dreams.
teacher is just
Wow.
as bigoted and afraid as you are.
What a dick.
Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, sure. We'll keep the lecture going from inside the mouth of Satan himself. No, we can't go there. All right, that's cool. Apparently, hey, you know what? If this is what all professors and teachers see, I maybe don't want to be a professor anymore. Not that that was necessarily something I wanted to do, but well, especially with these YouTube videos. If anybody ever finds these, this is going to be maybe a little bit problematic, but whatever. This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? Well, let me tell you right now, it isn't effortless, then it's not the right answer. I still love you, it's just that you make me feel cold on the inside. Thank goodness all of you perceive me as being wise and intelligent. That's probably accurate. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. Ew, I'm developing a cyst. Gross. Pretty much say that once every 3 hours. Just kidding. Holy shit, you guys. Something is coming out of the back of the room. Look out! It's coming for you. It's going to destroy you. Everyone run!
I fell pretty hard for this one.
Perfection, perfection,
I feel
perfection.
like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have.
Oh yeah, dude, totally. The Eye of Sauron.
Assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human.
Oh damn it!
I
It
think
didn't
about this game a lot.
get to talk about perfection. Yeah, I bet the Eye of Sauron and screams and the wails of the decaying undead make you think about it every once in a while. It's not really something you immediately forget about.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so
Wow,
I remember
shots
I
fired.
found that a little strange at the time.
That's some kind of recording equipment, maybe? I don't know. Oh, stage, right, because it's probably... Oh, it is a stage. Huh. Well, would you look at that? They weren't kidding, can we... Nope, apparently ladders are disabled. Thank God jumping isn't disabled, not like in that other shitty game that won't be ever mentioned again. Stanley Barrel. Well, no, I mean, we can climb up here. But, oh! Did we... Oh, no, we can just walk through these. Okay. Here I thought I actually broke the game for a second, but no, we're good. The game was pre-broken, I have just ascertained its level of brokenness. These... No, these are... Okay. For some reason some of them do have physics on them, others don't. That's not physics, but like boundaries. Which I suppose are physics in some sense, but sure, alright. All the world's a stage and we are merely players. Oh, Christ. Alright, the performance is beginning. Place, everyone. In this scene, you will be playing as me. Oh, God. What is it? This red nonsense. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall. Boom. Good, stay right there. Oh, look at those lights. They're all weirdly colored. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, succeed. Go on, say something to her. Let me guess, all the choices are gonna be like retarded. Oh no, they're actually all like not. I was thinking there would be like, oh, and then just fumbling in words. Hello. Hello? That's it? That's not a you gotta start the conversation, you nincompoop. You need to actually converse with her and be a human being. Do it again. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know hello was the standard greeting that humans use. My bad. I'm super scared right now. Sure, let's go ahead and let her know that, I guess. No, that's not what I said to her at all. You completely missing the tone of the conversation. It was reserved. Oh, I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel for the setting. There was a lot of people around us. I will give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Wait, can we like start a chain bounce? You must have worked really hard to get where you are. I'll bet you've learned to lean into the pain? What? What are some sacrifices you've had to make? Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. You're messing it all up again. How? You'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this ever again. Everything is riding on this. I want to try something. No, don't take these boys away though. I like bouncing off. No, the bouncing boys are gone. Goodbye, stage. We've apparently achieved something here, but fuck me if I know what it is. All right. Oh, we're going slow? No. All right. Cool. More jail cells. Okay, yes, now this is working. This is what I was like.
With this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in
Was it a
life.
Deadly premonition?
The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looks to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Alright, let's jump into this and see what's up. Oh, Mobius Trip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin the game. What's going on? Help, I'm blind. I can't die like this. I can't die like this. And then my vision suddenly went black. Please, someone talk to me. Please tell me how to solve this. Please don't let this be forever. Alright. Oh no, the door puzzle that we know how to solve. Someone help me, someone do something? Am I going to be killed by a giant door? Yeah, you called it. Oh, alright. Is there an actual solution here? What's going on?
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise.
Fair enough.
And there is a solution, by the way.
Oh, is there? Oh, there is, maybe. SS Whisper, I see we're back to the Whisper idea. The only way to stop is to speak something that is honest. I can't keep making these. My work is always fun. Yes, that's it. That's the truth. Tell me more truth. It's draining me. I'm out of ideas. I don't feel it anymore.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
Fair. Maybe you should go back to
Games are
making
going
prison
to get
games.
more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
December 2010. Alright. Oh god, it's very bright. What is this? Oh, Jesus. Alright. This is a break from character. Much more peaceful than the other ones. Where did this island come from? Ooh. Oh, something's wrong with the music. It's a little off. Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. This is just a repeating tree and island. I'm completely out of ideas. When I try to create, I feel empty. You have nothing left to give. I have nothing left to give my work. Okay. Let's go with the emptiness. Then get transported to another set of trees. Oh no! What's happened? Did something change? I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me to start it again. There was a machine that kept me going and it stopped. Okay. We took the path less traveled by and that was all the difference. Wait, you're looking for a machine? I think I know where it is. It isn't far. I need to see it to know why it stopped. I can take you to it, but there's a problem.
If the last game featured Coda
Guarded by a
talking
difficult puzzle.
explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for? Because from my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Sorry, that was maybe a late reaction. But okay, I see where you're going with this narrator. Now just close the first door, now just press the switch here. Bam. Easy.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
You have to say that game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100% of the time. You have to say that your work is fun and easy, trust me. Okay. Alright, making games is effortless. What? You have to open the door. There is no machine. No, I don't remember having to go through any puzzle. Ah, that feels wonderful, but it wasn't true. Don't worry about it, just keep talking, man. This is getting a little too personal, I feel like. I don't know if my blasé attitude to this is bad, but we'll keep going. Maybe we'll readjust our, perspective on the game and approach it from a slightly different light than the shit talking that I usually do and just general nonsense. Alright, keep saying that creation is easy. When I make games, I feel completely energized. Yes, that's wonderful. Keep going.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me.
Fair
I
enough.
was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering. This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me. I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
Oh, there's an actual person in there. Holy shit. Oh, right, because then she was the one that was crying,
But it
presumably.
didn't stop.
Okay.
After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
Alright, we'll cut it there.